Today I am interviewing Christopher Caminiti of Ravenwood High School. He is a very talented songwriter and has helped many artists make great music and hits.
So Chris Caminiti, and here at Ravenwood I teach 2 guitar classes. I teach ACT Prep, and then I do a bunch of online teaching and tutoring for pre-cal and Algebra 2 kids.
Mr. Caminiti has been into music since he was little and always had that inner love for music and for instruments.
So look, I've been playing music my whole life. Played piano since I was like 4 years old, started playing guitar in high school, and was in an 80s cover band out of college, and then produced a record that just was a bunch of instrumental music kind of thing. And then when I moved here to Nashville, I started pursuing songwriting and producing, and I worked at a publishing office for a couple of years while I was part-time working here in the morning. I would come into school and teach 2nd, 3rd, and 4th period, and then I would go to Nashville and I'd produce music for like the whole rest of the day and go home and mix, and it was a crazy day, but it was filled with lots of fun stuff. So, and then I would always play songwriter shows at Puckett's and the Bluebird and places like that, just to kind of showcase new music.
He has written many songs for artists, ones that have become big and some underground artists.
So probably the most popular one, not to name drop, but like Jimmy Allen, who is a popular artist right now. I think he just won the CMT Breakthrough Artist or something like that. Like, I helped get him his deal. Like, we were friends and we played a show over at Puckett's in Franklin, and that night he was discovered. He had been grinding for years. He was on American Idol, all this kind of stuff like that, but that was his step forward to being discovered, because the other guy who I asked to play with me was a songwriter slash producer at a publishing company, and was like, who's your friend Jimmy? This guy's amazing. And one thing led to another. Within 3 months of that show where I asked him to play in my round, he already had a deal, and then he had Best Shot on the radios, #1, and so he's been crushing it. But I've worked with Journey and just just people are people, you know? There's a lot of different musicians in town, but Jimmy Allen's probably the most famous one. I work with the guy named Lane Hardy, who won American Idol 2 years ago. But, you know, it's like, it sounds cool to say, but they're just people. Everyone's trying to do the same thing, which is just make music and get people to listen to it.
Gonna cut me any slack, but Hal's gonna be a dad, no matter what the name.
Thank you everyone for watching. This is Austin Carlson, RHS TV.